art connect? Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? How is this round going to develop? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. This is the Rick with this super art connect. Bops him with a target combo. And it goes for the super art? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. A super art? Tries to catch him out with the art. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 with the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Clean parry. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Connects with medium kick. Puts a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That combo did decent damage. A quick breather. A super art? Bushin Beats assaults them from the air. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin Beats. Both fighters, they were on high alert for a drive impact. Player 2, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Breaks the block with a throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Don't bends it on the fireball. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
Huh.
Smart choice.
Lily.
The time for battle is here.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That barely connected, but it still counts. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Let off the projectile to waste time. Okay, creating some space here. Parries to cancel the fireball. Trying to read each other here? Not shy with the grab. Knockdown.
Here we go.
Reads them. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Still scrapping for control of the space. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. This adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The SA's good. What now? Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. A drive impact. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for the super art? Burns 2 bars to pull out the super. Will this super art connect? Player 2 chases KO. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The super armor does its job. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up? Charges forward. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Takes a trip. Player one, will that parry change the momentum of this match? Reads them. What'll happen here? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. A parry?
Here we go.
Mexican Typhoon! In there! Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Gets a risky butt in. Then delivers the pain right to the doorstep. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Things are slow going right now. But this is gonna be bad news. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and player two is turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Just like Big Pump. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! KO! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? G-Right kick for a mix-up. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? An aggressive attack. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. All right, what's coming up next? Flashes him. Not shy with the grab. Going in? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Jeez.
Player two must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. He decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for the command grab. Player two has the life lead. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Goes for the super art? Thunderbird! And with Condor Wind stock, it's gonna deal even more damage. In there! Player one is making this look so easy.
Only I can hear it.
Round 3. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Who's going to start things off? Throws a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Still scrapping for control of the space. Full stock on the Condor Wind. Gotta watch for a sudden surge.
I am the prize.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening.
That's right.
I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Looking to impress with this sweeper. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Steals back a chance. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gutsy play hooks them. This is going to deal some big damage. Dragon Blast Flame hooks them up good. Both sides getting ready. Noticeable life lead is a comeback raw super art incoming. Dangerous range here. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round.
That's right.
This match ain't over yet.
Final round. Fight.
Next, the counter. Shows up this and leaves some big damage. Connects with a super art. The Thunderbird strikes true! What will they do next?
Here we go!
No! This will break them! Okay, here we go. Harry connects! Oh, they switch sides! Both sides getting ready! They are not getting close to each other. Cleared for landing! Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any rushes in. Noticeable life lead is a comeback drive and back misses. Outrageous grab! Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.